Do you know the number one skill hypnotists usually overlook that could bring you more clients than any other marketing strategy? Do you know? It's clarity. It's clarity. So I want to show you how you can combine the power of hypnosis with manifestation and how that can help you attract more clients, grow your practice, create abundance in every area of your life. I want to share a practical tool that I use called the desire statement that will literally help you to not only rewire your own subconscious success, but also to help you with using this tool and this skill with your own clients. This is a tool you use on yourself, and it's also a tool that you can use to help your clients. So, for those of you who don't know me, hello, I am Victoria Gallagher. I am a hypnotist. I am a #1 best-selling author of Practical Law of Attraction. I am the creator of the BELIEVE Hypnosis App and the founder of Powerful Manifestor Mastermind. Some of you may know me because I've had the honor of speaking at so many of Richard Nongard's conferences over the years, including getting to be the keynote speaker, closing keynote speaker a few years ago. And I've shared in his author groups, his book groups. And earlier today, I was on the phone with Richard and we were chatting, and he kindly gave me the green light to share something really valuable with all of you here in the ICBCH group. Um, Over the past 25 years, I have taught literally thousands of people how to use hypnosis married with the law of attraction to transform their lives. And today, I want to help you as a hypnotist to be able to tap into this power for yourself. So let's get into this. So what it is, it's a tool that I use called the desire statement. It's really called the desire, intention, and gratitude statement. And if I were you, I would grab a pen and I would start to write down what I'm about to say. This is a tool that I created back when I wrote my first book, I never know which way to point, Practical Law of Attraction. And I actually do this activity during my first one, maybe even over two sessions, because this actually creates a framework to work with my client over the next few sessions that we might do together, whether it's the one session that we do together just to help them to get clarity. Because one of the things that I have found that people are so lacking is clarity, is being able to have a clearly defined outcome on exactly what it is that they are going to create. If you don't have a very clearly defined outcome, it's really hard to articulate that and get that into the subconscious mind. So before we even do any of the work, I make sure that I understand and help them to understand. And it's always surprising to me how people really believe that they are clear, and yet they will say something to the effect of, "I want to, I want to have more clients. I want to have more abundance. I want to have more confidence. I want to have, I want to have a house. I want to have a car. I want to have." Okay, now if you were to take any of these ideas and you were to type them into Google, what kind of search results would you come up with? If you typed in a house, if you told somebody you're going to manifest a house, you're going to come up with, 20 different ideas that are popping up in different people's minds. Some people are going to say they want a mansion. Some people are going to say they want a townhouse. Some people are going to want to say they want a farm. A farmhouse. Some people are going to say they want one of those little mini houses, or just the list goes on and on. So if you typed that into Google, so many different things are going to come up. So I digress. This is a tool that I use to help people to sharpen their image in their mind. And it's not even just the image in their mind, but it's the ability to be able to articulate very clearly. Because as hypnotists, we all know that the subconscious thrives on clear, direct suggestions. But I've found, because I work with a handful of hypnotherapists, that even as hypnotists that are looking to create more clients in their business, sometimes they'll say they want more money, they want more clients, but that's about where the clarity ends. And so if we say we want more clients, it's success, more abundance, unless we define what that actually looks like, the subconscious has really nothing to act on. And you're ultimately going to be, fighting an uphill battle with your subconscious mind until you have that kind of clarity, because the clarity is what bridges the subconscious programming together with manifestation. Because without that, your suggestions are going to be vague. The results are going to be inconsistent, and the energy is going to be scattered. But when you get more clarity and you use my desire, I'm looking to the side because it's right here, my success, my desire and intention statement that I work with every day for myself. Without that, it's going to be very difficult. But with it, the subconscious mind is able to organize itself. It's able to help you to know what actions you need to take. It's going to help you to magnetize and magnify the opportunities that that match the vision that you have in your mind. And so this is why I teach this desire statement technique. And it's a very simple but powerful way to program clarity into your mind and into your business. Like I said, I've been coaching a lot of hypnotherapists lately, and this is unlooked for opportunities for me. I never market myself for hypnotherapy clients because I mostly run a digital online business. I have since 1999, and everything that I do is ultimately geared toward that. I, create courses. Obviously I write a lot of books, and my app, and I generally that's what I do. But because of that, people do find me. So this is not about wanting to get new hypnosis clients. I want to just teach you something here. But because of the fact that a lot of hypnotists have just naturally been gravitating toward me, because they can see I've been doing this for 25 years, and they kind of want to know how do I do what I do? They want to be able to do that same thing. I have guided them through this process, and they've found this process has really helped them to gain so much more clarity that they didn't even know was lacking. And at the same time, when you have more clarity, then you kind of have something to lock onto. You have something to commit to. And when you have that commitment, what unfolds under that, how can you be confident to something that you're not committed to? How can you be confident about something that you're inconsistent with? And so it unlocks all of this, like all these C words, the clarity, the confident, the commitment, the consistency. And of course, that leads to more clients, and that leads to having better results. And people hear this word, though, manifestation. That's what I call it, because I refer to the work that I do. I marry law of attraction with hypnosis. And as a result, people are manifesting. What is manifestation in the first place? It's not magic. Okay, they hear this word and it's like, oh, this magical thing. All I need to do is just wish about something, like create this desire statement, and all my dreams are going to come true. No, it's not that. It's not like that at all. There's a process that you go through. There's a strategy that you go through to bring the invisible into the visible. But that's what manifesting is. Manifestation, you manifest something, you bring it into reality. You take something, an idea from your mind, and you take that. The idea is invisible, nobody can see it yet. Like the idea to write a book. And to actually have a physical copy in your hand that has been written. Okay, it came from the idea to the physical reality. Okay. You have an idea that you want to manifest 10 more clients a month. Right now, it's just in the idea stage. Right now, maybe you're only manifesting 1 or 2 clients a month. And when I say manifesting too, I'm also saying that like you're creating that. Okay. So it's about making what seems, the other way that I like to describe it is it's making what seems impossible possible. But again, it is not magic. Manifestation is alignment. It's not just about thinking positive. Because if there's a lot of people that think positive and maybe you don't think positive 100% of the time and you feel like you need to get better at that. And that's true for most people. But it's not about just thinking positive. It is about aligning your whole inner being, your desire, starting with having that very clear desire in the first place, and then aligning your thoughts to that, aligning your vibration, your frequency, your emotions to that, aligning your belief to that. Like, how much do you really, really believe? Because if you want to know what you actually believe, take a look around you. Take a look at your results. That's what you believe, or at least that's what you did believe. You may be in a manifestation vortex right now where you've decided that I'm going to manifest this thing and I'm going to think about it and I'm going to take action on it. I'm going to believe it. I'm going to do all the things, but it hasn't shown up yet. And that's because, there is a delay. And what you have right now is as a result of where you have been. And it's about really commanding and taking control over your business and your life. That's what manifestation is. It's very powerful. And, as we know, hypnosis is one of the fastest tools to help you to manifest, to help you to get the ideas into the subconscious mind. So here's the desire statement. It's a technique that you can start with right now today. And I'm actually going to drop the the PDF in the link below so that you can fill this out and you can start working with it. All right. So the way that it works is you start with there's 3 steps. And you start with step 1. And the first step is that you want to describe exactly what you will receive. And the way that you want to state that is a very clear couple of sentences, very succinct, very detailed and spoken in the positive and present tense. All right. So that's the first step, is just describing exactly what I will receive. 2 sentences, max, very detailed, very positive, and very present tense. All right. The second step of this process, because we don't we don't receive without giving something. So when I say give, what I mean is, what energy am I? This is like an energy exchange, if you will. What you receive is coming about as an energy exchange, something that you are putting out there. So the step 2 is describing what you will give. And the way that I like to describe what will I give is that is my intention, and those are the action steps that I am taking. So an example of that is, let's say that you need to become more visible online in order to start to attract more clients. So that is something that you are giving. You're giving people value. You're going on to social media and you are posting valuable content. You are making lives, you're making reels, you're doing all the things, the outward focused gives. You're not selling, you're giving. You're giving people your time, you're giving people your energy, and you're putting yourself out there. There's different ways that that might look. Maybe it's that you connect with a few people a day, or maybe it's that um, you visualize something happening, each day. But it technically you want it to be something outward focused and something toward the desire, the first step, what I will receive. So they really should technically be in alignment and match. Okay. So step one again, what I want to receive. What shall I receive? Step two, what am I giving? Step three is 5 things that you are grateful for. And these are 5 things that, again, they're in alignment with the receipt of that. So, it's essentially, it's like the proof that it's already on its way. It's the little things that relate to the desire. For example, if you are looking for clients, you probably already have, you are probably already had a few clients that you've worked with in the past. And so I would definitely, number one, that is a validation right there. I work with clients. I'm so grateful for the clients that I work with. And then maybe something else that has something to do with whatever it is that you're manifesting. So maybe it's that you're grateful for your voice. You're grateful for the gift that you have of being able to change people's lives. You're grateful for the income that you already have coming in. You are grateful for this Facebook group that you're all a part of, something along those lines. All right. And then, so once you have this written down, you've got these 3 steps written down, you want to say this 10 times a day. And I know that that sounds like a lot. You want to make this like a minute to say, so it's not like effortful. And when you get everything written on this desire statement, you want to get it to a point where it actually feels good in your body to say it. So it's going to maybe go through a couple of tweaks, but this will make it so that it's enjoyable for you to repeat throughout the day. You say this 10 times a day. I generally like to break it up into 3 different times. So when you first wake up in the morning, say it 3 or 4 times. In the middle of the day, say it 3 or 4 times. At the end of the day before bed, say it 3 or 4 times. Because here's the thing about this. The beauty of that is it keeps you focused on this desire. You're not going to forget about it. You're going to remember this is what you're going for. This is my very specific thing that I'm going for. These are the actions that I'm taking. And whatever it is that you wrote down, you actually want to take those actions. You want to make sure that it's doable, something that you can, a little thing that you can do each day. Like for me, I'm making a video every day that I post on YouTube toward the end goal that I'm working toward. And, the other key thing about this is that so the gratitude helps keep your vibration high, helps you feel good, helps you realize, I have things in my life to be happy about and to feel good. And, the thing to remember about this is, you see, hypnosis is not, it's not just those 30 minutes or however long your hypnosis sessions are that you spend in that deeply relaxed state. What is your mind focused on and giving attention to and giving energy to? You know, if hypnosis is a heightened state of suggestibility, and if hypnosis is, putting your focus and your attention and your energy on one thing, well, think about the other 23 and a half hours of your day and, minus the sleep out of that. Think about the other 15 and a half hours of your day. Where is your focus? What are you thinking about? How many negative thoughts are going and undoing the process of those 30 minutes? Because you can absolutely undo that because you're in a hypnotic trance all day long. Because when you're in that hypnotic trance for 30 minutes, all right, you're really taking yourself out of the trance that you're in all day long. So this is kind of keeping you focused on what it is that you've worked on during those 30 minutes that you're in hypnosis. So this is the hypnosis that happens the rest of the day. Having that desire statement, using it daily is going to help really keep your conscious mind continuing to feed your subconscious mind a steady diet of how you want to be throughout the day. So I hope this helped you. This tool is something that you can use on yourself. It's something you can use with your clients. This tool is a tiny fraction of the kind of tools and trainings that I have right inside that I teach. Right inside my powerful manifester mastermind community. And I would love to invite you to join me in Powerful Manifester Mastermind on School. And inside, you're going to get all kinds of guided techniques like this. We're doing live weekly sessions, manifestation challenges, business strategies, all the support of a like-minded community who are all manifesting success together. Several other hypnotherapists are already inside the Powerful Manifestor Mastermind, putting these ideas into practice, and they are finding massive value. They're not just learning how to manifest abundance in their own lives, but they are learning how to use these principles to help them to attract more clients and to grow their hypnosis practices. And so when you join, you are not just getting access to that, but you're getting access to a whole training vault of like over 20 courses that I've created over the last 25 years, over $10,000 worth of courses and resources that I've developed since I've been in this industry. Courses on hypnosis, courses on marketing, courses on abundance, courses on manifestation, all the tools that you need to build the kind of successful business that I know you want to create. And so if you're ready to step into the clarity, align your subconscious, finally attract the clients and success that you deserve, I invite you to join us in the Powerful Manifestor Mastermind today. I have built this community to help hypnotists and healers and creators to really transform their businesses. And so I just want to thank you for watching. Thank you again, Richard, for letting me share this powerful technique with this group. Let me know in the comments if you plan to use this tool, if you found it helpful. Like I said, I'll also be sure to leave a link in the comments so that you can step into the mastermind before we start our 5-day Manifest Abundance Challenge on Monday, October 20th. So I look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you there. Bye.